Hi there, it's Jodi from iHeartRadio, and we are in the studio with the Romantics. That is so exciting. Hi, guys. How are you? It is so good
Hi,
to see
Jody.
you. Hi, Joey.
We're
Hi,
good.
Bruce.
We're good.
It is so good to see you guys. Now, I think Wally, hi there. We've never met
Yeah.
before. You are the founding member of the Romantics. You are the lead singer. You are the guy. How's the tour going so far?
Oh, well, I mean, we're just a week into it right now,
Right?
and we're just kind of getting our footing together, we're just seeing, making sure that we do what's expected of us and don't get in anybody's way and we don't hurt anybody so we're just feeling our place, but we know exactly what our job is pretty much out here. I mean, we're here to get kind of set the tempo for the whole night.
Right.
And it's a great show. Probably after I saw who's out there this summer, this is probably the best show that's out this summer.
I will tell you
Easily,
this,
from
that
start to finish.
yes, and I will tell you this, when this show was first announced, and I want to say it's probably close to a year ago, we've been promoting it on the radio stations. We've been really excited. We've been giving away tickets to the show. And when I first heard it was announced, I was like, what a great lineup. Toto, Christopher Cross, and the Romantics. So how did you guys get on the tour? How did this happen?
Really, we got
a lot of bribery.
Okay, that's what I
That's
thought.
how it works. We're
Right.
actually not being paid. We bought on to.
I see. That's the way to do it, right? For
that's
all
right.
the up and
In
coming
other
artists.
in other words, we had to pay to play.
Yes, which is not really allowed.
New
No.
modern era.
Yeah.
Right.
No, but realistically, we got the call last I want to say last fall.
Right.
And to see if we would be interested in being on the bill and
Mhm.
doing a string of shows once again, as you said, we weren't sure, or like I said before, we weren't sure how we were going, if we are going to go, how the audience was going to accept us. So we're a little bit different, but from talking to Steve Lukather and stuff, and he explained to me, he goes, I think it's a great idea because we're covering the musical spectrum. You have, Christopher
guys
Cross
Yeah.
somewhere in the middle. We're on one end with rock, and Christopher Cross kind of in the middle, and
Yes.
Toto on the other side. And it's just, and it works. The people, not that the people don't know who we are, but you got to figure that whoever's coming to the shows, those watching MTV, we all had videos out at the same time,
Yes,
so they're familiar with a lot of our songs.
we are familiar. I mean, we're still playing your songs on the radio. There's no doubt. And I saw, I think it was on Toto's website, they have a statement that says, this tour, so many more hits than you'll get from your bong or something along those lines. Because, right?
That sounds about right. Yep.
Right? Because each band, it's like, I see this being a night of hit after hit after hit, and that's what the fans are coming out to see. So I wanted to let everyone know that it's July 31st. It's the I Think Financial Amphitheater here in West Palm Beach, and then the following night, I believe you're in Tampa. Now, Wally, the band formed in Detroit. You're a founding member, but I know we
Yes.
have this. I know we have this South Florida connection with the band, and I do know Joey and Bruce from, I want to say, 100 years ago. Let's just go around and introduce everyone. Wally, will you do that?
Bruce Witkin
And Bruce
on
plays.
bass, vocals, musical director.
Uh-huh.
Coz Canler.
Oh, we're getting Coz in here. Now
Squeaks
things
in
are
there.
getting exciting. Hey, Coz.
False alarm in the hotel this morning. 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh,
Get back to sleep. Come here. I'm still alive.
That's the perils of rock and roll, baby.
I
Now,
was a couple doors down from Coz, and then when the alarm went off, I heard a big thud, and I think he fell off the bed at that point.
See, and I think back in the day, back in the day, it
Well,
would have
you
been
know,
one of
Coz
you
is-
guys. I was
Sure.
going to say back in the day, one of you guys would have pulled that alarm. I'm just saying, right? Back in the day, you know,
Oh,
those kind
right.
of
Yeah, yeah.
antics.
So you're talking the Florida connection right here.
Yes, we
Coz,
are.
Bruce,
Yeah.
Joey Malone.
Uh-huh.
See it. There's
Everything.
Mike. He's
Hi, Mike.
not from Florida.
No connection to Florida, except I have in-laws. that
Okay,
live
well,
there.
that's a
Big
connection.
family.
But
I did.
Kaz, you
Different.
live in Palm Beach County. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was. Me and the wife were living in Miami Beach, and we got it's kind of a rat race right now, and Miami. So we went down. We moved up, bought a house in Boynton Beach,
Yay.
right above Del Rey.
Okay.
I was
And I'm in
actually
West Palm,
born
so
in
we're-
West Palm Beach.
What was that?
I was born in
Wait.
West Palm Beach.
You were born in West Palm Beach? Yeah. So I know
Was.
Joey and Bruce have this big connection to South Florida. I didn't know you were born here, Joey, but
I was.
you know, you were too? Wow.
I was born in West Palm Beach. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
know you were. I know you were.
Oh.
And
Okay.
well, now that you told me, I didn't know before that. But yeah, so okay, so the Romantics on their Facebook page yesterday posted this video of Joey and Bruce at the Agora Ballroom in 1980 something doing the romantic song What I Like About You. And I used to come see you guys all the time. You were my favorite band. You used to do that song. That's like a full circle moment, Bruce, right?
Yeah, I mean, we've known these guys forever. We toured with them in the 80s. And the cool thing about this tour for me is like family. I've known Coz 50 years.
Wow.
I know Joe 40, I don't know, bazillion years. I know Wally. And
So-
that's hard because we're only 30.
You've known me 50 minutes.
I know,
15 minutes.
It's so hard to believe, me too, because I used to come see you guys play like 40-ish years ago, and I don't even know how that's possible. But I did.
It's not because I'm only 30.
Right? So how does that happen? I don't understand. But so I want to say part of this is is it a homecoming concert for you guys that, started your career here and played the clubs, and that's how you kind of came up in the business, and now you're coming back to South Florida. So that has to be pretty special, right?
I believe it's, like you said, a full circle moment. But yeah, it's weird and surreal at the same time.
I
I'm
just feel
sure.
very, very grateful that in the year 2026, we still get to do this. You
Right?
We're
And
very
I-
know
blessed.
what I mean? The way the music business
Thanks
has
to this
gone
guy. Thanks to this guy.
all these years, we still
Yeah,
get to
it's
do
all-
this.
It's all Wally. And am I mistaken that I kind of remember back in the day, the Romantics played here, and the Kids, Joey and Bruce's former band, used to open up for Romantics? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
we
thought.
did.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
you know
that-
what? You have to understand that, if you know it or not, but the Romantics recorded the first album down in North Miami Beach, I believe, at a studio that doesn't exist anymore called Coconuts.
Okay.
And so we've known each other since like 1979, 1980.
You guys go way back.
So yeah, and it's just what's happened since then, and right now currently, it just, the band sounds great, it really does, and it's a great lineup, for myself and we're just there to perform songs from the Romantics catalog and recreate that, and people want to come and see it, and the band sounds great. Isn't that right, Mike from Binghamton, New York?
It's absolutely.
I'm sure you
I
guys
sound great.
you guys
I don't
go
know about
all the
the
way
rest of you.
you guys go all the way back to like I just remember the MTV videos and you guys being so popular, Wally on MTV, right? That was back in the day. You guys kind of came up at the same time MTV debuted, and you guys were huge. And everyone still loves the hits. I did have a listener ask me to ask you what happened to the red leather suits.
What happened? They still
They're still walking
Yes.
around Detroit.
they still exist in certain forms and shapes.
Uh-huh.
And smells.
And I only say that because, you know, I mean, we wore those on our when we were out promoting our first album in 1980. So we wore those for every show. We had a secondary pair too, you know.
Right.
So, but they went through a lot of wear and tear and a lot of summer tours, a lot of playing in
Oh my goodness.
hot summer small clubs and that. So we, you know, you would get done with the show, we all take them off, and they're kind of moist after sweating.
So have they been preserved? Do you still have them somewhere? You don't know?
Yeah,
What was that?
it's just by the time we would turn them inside out and they dry off and whatever, you know, right now they probably have the consistency of a beef jerky.
All right, well, at least we know.
Yeah.
At least
Yes.
we know.
And they
I
would
have-
probably fit. Are you familiar with those dolls that they used to have back in the 60s and 70s, G.I. Joe?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, the pants
that what
probably
happened to
fit
them?
that doll right now. Yeah.
That's funny. Fun fact for you guys, you might not know this, but the very first time I was ever on the radio at a station called WSHE in Miami, it was my very first show doing the amateur hour, and I played the kids. I played two kids' songs, the kids being Joey and Bruce's former band. I actually played them on the radio. So I feel like this is kind of a full circle moment for me too.
Straight to the top.
Right?
That's great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
But I'm so proud of you guys.
That was back in the days when you guys could actually do that.
Yes, that's right.
I know. I miss those days. Yeah.
I do too. But we're so looking forward to this show. What else could you tell us to expect? What do you want fans to know when they're coming out?
We go on early, 6:45.
Okay, and we need to make note of that. So arrive early. I believe the doors open at 5:30. So Romantics take first band. Yeah, and you know, if you want to see the Romantics, you need to arrive early. I would recommend bringing lots of water and stuff like that too, because it's certainly hot here in South Florida, you guys. All right, so
kidding.
no, it really is. No, it's changed a lot. It's really cold. Wally, I have a question for you. You're an original member of the band. What is your favorite in all these years? Is there a special onstage moment in your career that stands out to you that you remember? Maybe it has to do with a fan or another band. Anything top of mind that was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this happened?
Now, did you just say backstage moment or on stage moment?
On stage. Backstage, I bet you could tell a lot of those stories. Should we change the question?
Not too many.
No backstage moments, huh?
Oh, on stage? No, I mean, there've been, you know, a lot of times, depending where it's playing at home. For instance, playing at home in Detroit in front of you know, when we had our first album, and playing there in front of it was a big, you know, it was a big sold out crowd at a outdoor venue. When it was towards the end of our tour that year. I mean, something like that is great. I had a couple of years sitting in being part of Ringo's All-Star Band. That was a big thing for me.
Wally, I wanted to ask you about that. Not to cut you off, but what was that like, being on stage with Ringo and touring with the All-Stars?
No, I mean, it was all I could say. He's the best boss that you could ask for.
Really?
I mean, he's a great person, still funny. but can cut to the point when need be.
Mhm.
You know, if it calls for, and he still plays in great shape. I mean, and you know, he's got a new album out now, and he treats everybody great. I have nothing. That was like fantastic couple of years that I had there with him.
I would imagine that had to be one of the highlights of your career, for sure, right?
Well, opening for the Kinks also was a big thing for us. Joey's
Nice.
favorite band. Being on American Bandstand, right? That's another thing. You sit and watch it as a kid, and then all of a sudden you've had a song that's being played pretty much internationally around the world, whatever, and then getting called to be on American Bandstand. We were on there a few times. We even made it on Soul Train.
Oh my goodness. Now that is exciting.
That's
So
pretty-
when you did Bandstand, was it Dick Clark?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was Dick Clark, and he was a great host. He really did his homework. He knew when he walked in to introduce himself, he knew the names of all the guys in the band, and he was he did his homework. Great host.
That's great. Well, you've had a fabulous career. I'm so glad you guys are coming back to South Florida. This is in West Palm Beach. It's July 31st. I think Financial Amphitheater tickets are on sale. Give out your website, romanticsdetroit.com, if folks want to find out anything else. And we
Come
will
early.
Yes, come early. You guys take the stage. You're the first band, and then after that, Christopher Cross and Toto, of course. And I want to read this exact quote from Toto one more time because I just thought it was hilarious. It says, "So many hits, your bong will explode." That's what it says.
That's perfect description.
Right? I know everyone's
Yes, it
really
is.
excited. Toto, just everyone loves them. They're one of the greatest bands, and this is a really exciting tour. So glad you guys are on it, and I appreciate you taking a few minutes to join us today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much for having us.
Thank
Of
you, Joe. It's
course.
great seeing you again.
Great seeing you guys too.